The hell going on, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about the pros and the cons, or the good and the bad, of team driving with your significant other,
or your lover,
or
your partner,
just team driving,
whoever they may be to you. But specifically, like with a significant other. Let's start with the good. So you go first. Just add a few things, and then I'll add on top of whatever you say.
So one thing that I say is good about having your significant other, your partner, your team, whoever you want to say, always having somebody to talk to, always having somebody around. Like if something go wrong,
that's good.
You know, if something go wrong, you have somebody to communicate with or get help from.
That's a good one. And by the way, none of this is scripted. So this is raw, natural, just straight off the dome. So, alright, so one thing I gotta say, I'm gonna go ahead and point out the obvious. Team driving with your significant other, you know, you get a little freaky dick. You don't be lonely on this truck. Like, you know, hey, for any of them solo drivers out there, y'all already know y'all probably got porn addiction, you know, all kind of mess. Y'all be lonely on that road. It get lonely out here, but when
y'all be getting them lot lizards. That's what y'all be doing.
Little nasty ass. But when you got your lover, got your baby, me and my sugar, we get real nasty.
Hey, I can't even think straight no more.
Alright, baby, your turn.
I can't even think straight no more. So I literally can't think of nothing else. You again.
Me again?
You go again.
Alright. Another good thing about team driving with your significant other, you have somebody that's like-minded. So having somebody that's like-minded with team driving is very important. Not only when it comes to stuff like home time or just, you know, making money. Y'all both on the same accord. It's nothing different. So for example, when I go home, she gonna go home. When she go home, I'm gonna go home. So it ain't no miscommunication. Ain't no, man, I want to go home next week, or I want to go home in 2-3 weeks. It ain't none of that. And then as far as money making,
but that was gonna be my next one. What he finna say? Go ahead.
Yeah, as far as money making, we both know why we here. So when we driving, we know we driving for a purpose. We driving to make that money. So we trying to get as many miles as we can. We trying to keep running. We ain't worried about sitting. We ain't worried about necessarily. Now we make time to explore. Don't get it confused. We definitely make time to explore, but that ain't like our top priority. Our top priority is out here on this road making that moolah, making that money, that ciabatta. You know what I'm talking about? That bread. Yeah.
That
don't. Give him one more, then we'll go into the bad. Cause that's two good things. Well, no, that is three good things.
That's three.
Give him one more. Just give him one more.
Alright. I mean, it's kind of going back off what he said, but when it comes to like making the money, we know that for the most part, unless like somebody gets sleepy or something like that, but we gonna do 600 miles. Like, we know how much money we finna make. I know he gonna do his miles, I'm gonna do my miles. So when it comes to that, it's not no issue like, oh, I didn't do my part, or your partner didn't do their part. You just know how much it's gonna be automatically, because you do the numbers, you do the miles, there's no issue.
Yeah. I was trying to think of something else separate to add on.
But we did all three, so I couldn't think of nothing else.
I mean, but again, we didn't make no list.
Yeah.
We just wanted to say stuff like straight off the top of the head.
And it's a little harder than I thought it was gonna be. But
oh, one other good thing. Well, of course, anything coming off the top of the head is always gonna be harder rather than if you wrote it down. Because if you wrote it down, you know, you can probably look back at your paper, look back at your notes, whatever it can be. But what I was finna say, another good thing about team driving with your significant other, your lover, your partner, is having that mutual respect for each other. So you already know, we were supposed to turn the doggone truck off. Give me 1 second. So you already know when team driving with your significant other that y'all gonna have that mutual respect for each other. Y'all gonna respect each other's space, and y'all gonna give each other time whenever it need to be. Now, that can also be a bad thing for some people. We personally don't have that problem, but for some people it can be a bad thing, and I'll touch on that when we mention the bad. But as far as the good, having somebody that respects your space, because you sharing a confined space with somebody, and sharing that confined space with somebody that you love and somebody you can get along with, especially if y'all got great communication and y'all just got an overall fun relationship, it makes this so much easier. And obviously, one of the biggest and best things about team driving, which I love, is you exploring the world, you making this good money, not just money. Now, depending on who you talk to, they might tell you, oh, the market ain't what it used to be, this, that, and the third. But still, compared to an average job, this good money. I gotta say, let's just say you had like 4 bad weeks in a row. You making at least $1,000 a week. And a lot of average jobs, you not making that in a week. You might make that in 2 weeks. Shit, I hope so. $1,000 in 2 weeks. You better be making that in 2 weeks. But you traveling the world and seeing stuff you thought you would never see, doing stuff you thought you'd never do, and making this money with the person you love most. So it's that triumphs everything. That's by far the best thing. Top one. So let's go into the bad. You can start it off.
The bad. I wouldn't say necessarily bad, but it's kind of like back to going to talking about like respect and stuff. This morning, I had to get on to him about don't do that. I had to get on to him about talking so loud, but his voice carries, so. But I still had to get on to him. I had to let him know that he was too loud. I was trying to sleep and he yapping on the phone, loud, like screaming.
So, one bad thing I say when it comes to team driving with your significant other, they can be bad. For some, again, this is not personal experience on this one, but for some people is the confined space. So, in some relationships, people actually need their space. They need time apart from each other, and that's how some people grow together. So, being in this small space, you might feel like it's a burden that you always with your person. Because again, some people are not attached like that. Some people don't tick like that. So always being around that person. You have some people tell you, as a matter of fact, if you're going to team drive with somebody you like or love, whatever the case may be, you better really like or love them. Because it's going to be situations to the point the smallest thing's going to end up being like, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like,
yeah.
You gonna see some stuff that you probably thought you'd never see. You gonna smell some stuff you probably thought you'd never smell. Like, because you gotta understand, you're not taking a shower daily like you is at home.
Yeah.
So when your partner, when a couple of days, few days, however many days may pass from when the last time y'all had a shower, yeah, you gonna start to smell the worst of them. And that's probably gonna be a smell that you ain't never smelled before. Nope. So that might catch you off guard. You like, man, bro. So it's some stuff you gonna learn that you might not like. Yeah. And for some people, that could really tear two people apart. But again, that doesn't apply to us.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I'm just gonna say that don't apply to us. I'm a realist. So a lot of stuff is just like I'm already mentally prepared for it anyway. So like, I get it. It is what it is. I'm an understanding person. At least to say. Some people ain't though. Some people might be like, man, I don't care if it been 5 days since you took a shower. You shouldn't smell that damn bad. So, you know. But, yeah, that's definitely one. What's one bad thing you can think about?
I guess sometimes communication. Like, when we first wake up, we both be, like, kind of cranky. So, one person might feel like, oh, you got an attitude, and the other person don't even have an attitude. But it's something that still getting used to it. I'm not gonna even lie. I'm still getting used to it because I know that I be cranky. I know baby's cranky. So sometimes you just like, damn, why he got an attitude? Or dang, why she got an attitude? But sometimes it just don't be like they got an attitude. Just woke up cranky. And like when you at home, you probably not used to that because y'all not always, waking up beside each other or with each other, whatever the case may be, because you have more space and we're in this confined space. So that's not necessarily say bad, but it's just something that I noticed on the truck.
I mean, it can apply to bad. It might as well be a con. Because, like she was saying, even if y'all are waking up together, you could easily get up and, like, go to another room. Mm-hmm. Something like that. And that brings me to my next con is when y'all are having disagreements or an argument, whatever the case may be, it ain't no, oh, I'm just going to go to the other room. Right.
He gonna walk to the back, or
right.
You
gonna close these curtains right here?
I ain't gonna lift the door. We We call the front part our office and it's our room.
Right. Cause I mean, it ain't none of that. You finna go distance yourself and think you ain't finna talk to that person.
You gon' talk.
Man, nah. You ain't gotta talk.
You ain't got to, but with us, it's gonna work out.
Again, us different. Somebody asked us to do a Q&A about where we from, how long we been together and everything like that. We gonna get deeper into that. We wanted to wait until we got to 500 subs, and we are. But one thing I will say, we have been together 9 months come June. We've been together since we was in high school.
Years.
Yeah, so it's
9 months.
Oh, I said 9 months.
Years.
9 years, yeah. We've been together 9 years. Definitely not 9 months. Way longer than 9 months. I know her for a quarter of my life. We've been together for a quarter of my life. I'm finna be 25 in a month, and babe, you just turned 20.
Turned 27.
27. So, yeah. I was, what, 15 or 16? No, I was 16.
16,
I was 16 when we got
18.
together. And babe was 18. So, we've been together for a long time.
A long time.
Yeah. And it's gonna be much, much, much longer to come. But anyway, going back to the topic at hand, yeah, it ain't finna be, like I said, you don't have to talk, but if you don't, it's just gonna make for an awkward ride.
Yeah.
Like, y'all gonna be brushing past each other, trying to squeeze through this little corridor, and you just looking at each other sideways, and like, but y'all might as well kiss and make up. Yeah. But for some people, it's not that easy. Yeah. Some people got big pride, and some people don't know how to apologize. And some people can't never admit when they wrong. Some people always feel like they're right. Even when they know they're wrong, they still want to be right. And that's a big problem for some people. Like, it's one thing when people try to always be right, but when they know they're wrong, they like, all right, I was wrong. I apologize, did that and third. But for some people, it's like, no, I was right.
And I'm sticking by it.
And I'm sticking by it. You know damn well you wrong. But you just, I'm right. That shit ain't going to cut it in the truck.
Yeah, it's not.
You gonna quickly start to hate that person.
Yeah.
Real fast. What that was? Two bad things? Let's give them one more bad thing.
This don't apply to us. Thank the Lord. If you're in the truck with somebody who is disgusting and nasty and dirty, it would not work out. And then if you have somebody who don't even like to clean, like we can take half and half. One person clean one time and another person do it, or just randomly somebody do it. But if you just not a clean person and another person is dirty, or vice versa, it's not gonna work out. It's not gonna work out. And I can't stand no dirt. I can't. You got to piggyback on that?
I do. So to piggyback on that, that'll go back to what I was saying about. You gonna learn some stuff about that person.
Yeah, that's true.
Like that's overall good and bad. It could be either way. It could be good, it could be bad. But you gonna learn some stuff, and some of this stuff you either gonna accept it or you not. So I mean, hey, all I'm gonna say is this: y'all better have a strong bond, and y'all better know how to communicate for sure. And understand. Not just communicating, because you can communicate without understanding.
Yep.
It's just like if she spoke Spanish and I ain't speak a lick of Spanish, she can be talking to me all day, communicating all day in Espanol, and I ain't no hablo Espanol, goddamn. I don't understand a damn word she's saying. So you definitely have to know how to communicate and understand. You gotta do both. They go hand in hand. You can't do one without the other. It ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
It is not gonna work. But I say, to top off this video, some tips that help us as a relationship, in our relationship as we team drive. So one big tip, which is like our little slogan, our little saying, is be nice.
Yeah.
That's what we always tell each other, like, be nice. No matter what, do your best to be nice to your partner, man.
Yeah. And apologize too.
Whenever it applies, yes. But overall, being nice, it'll solve a lot of problems. No matter if it's something small or if it's something big. Because like I said earlier in the video, it's going to start to be stuff that's going to be like little nitpicky shit. You be like, you really got mad about that? Yes. You got to realize y'all stuck in this truck. Yep. Now, when you come to stops like how we are now, we at our terminal. So, what? We just left Best Buy, just left Walmart.
Applebee's.
We ain't go Applebee's. Applebee's was
Oh, wait,
in
we went,
Stockton.
Cracker Barrel.
We went to Cracker
Cracker
Barrel.
Barrel.
Just left Cracker Barrel. Got some food basically,
Went to the gym.
and went to the gym.
Oh, that's
So-
the best part. Oh, love it.
So it will be opportunities to get out of the truck, but for the most part, man, this is where y'all at.
Yeah.
This is where y'all gonna spend 85-90% of y'all time.
You better make
So-
it work.
Better make it work, and the easiest way to do that is being nice, bro.
Yep.
Being nice, like as nice as possible. Even if you're not a nice person, you're gonna have to be. Cause I know some people like mean people. You know, some people like that.
I never heard of that.
Man, some people like mean people.
I like feisty because I like feisty, but I don't like nobody
Man,
mean.
some people like mean people. I'm like, oh, you, I think you being mean kind of cute. I find it kind of attractive. You know, some people, man, you know,
Feisty,
ain't no way.
yeah, mean.
You never heard nobody say that.
Feisty,
Man.
yes.
Some people like mean people, but I will say too, people like mean people to a certain extent.
Facts.
Don't be mean to me. You feel me? So that's where that apply. But yeah, being nice is by far the biggest tip that y'all can take. Another tip is what we were just talking about. Get out of the damn truck.
Exactly.
Get out of it. Even if y'all just sitting at a terminal and y'all ain't going nowhere, y'all ain't doing nothing, get out the truck. Go take a walk if it ain't too damn cold or too hot. But
If at this point you go and take a walk, whether it's cold or hot, because you need to get some fresh air, obviously. So go take a
right,
walk.
if y'all having a problem.
Exactly.
But to even prevent them problem, like that stuff help.
Yeah.
Just getting out of the truck, because again, you are confined in this space. So getting out helps more than you would think it would. But you find ways to get entertained on this road though. Like
Yeah.
the smallest stuff will start to entertain you when you stuck in this truck all the time, for sure. Most definitely. So tip number 1, be nice. Tip number 2, get out of this damn truck.
Get out.
Don't stick yourself in this truck. Not only is that gonna be a detriment to your relationship,
Your
but
body.
it's gonna be a problem to your overall career. You gonna start to hate this shit.
Yep.
You're like, man, I'm always in this damn truck, man. I don't never have time to do nothing. If you got family, not to mention if y'all got kids, y'all probably ain't on the road together. If y'all is, but y'all,
No, some people live in their truck like a whole family, kids and all.
no, that new to me. I mean, if it's your truck now, if you're on an operator, that's different, for sure.
Some people can bring kids on, like in companies.
But they can't like live in the truck though.
Like
As a
how
family.
we live in the truck, baby.
Yeah, well, when you said live, man, I took it to the head. So, but yeah, be nice, get out of the truck. Let's see, what other tip can we get on? What's another tip?
Be nice, get out of the truck. Let off some steam. Like even if just getting out the truck, obviously you got cold weather is what I'm trying to say. So it's a distraction. But yeah,
Yeah, it's
if
a
you work out, that help for me. I know that helps. I'm pretty sure it helped him too. But if you work out, or even if you don't work out, just go get your heart rate up. Just do something. Just don't sit in the truck because you're not doing nothing. Especially with this person sitting here right beside you. You're probably irritated. Don't even want this person beside you. Go do something. That's all I got.
Another tip that I would say is remember to respect each other. And I say that because some people would have more respect for a random person than they would for somebody in their relationship. And that sounds crazy, but let me explain. So, for example, right? How you said you got on me this morning, right? Let's just say, now, let's just make it clear that wasn't intentional. I was loud this morning because I was tired as a dog. I had only had 4 hours of sleep the past 24 hours, so I was really trying to do whatever I could to stay woke. But let's just say, for example, right, Babe was a random person right back here. And I'm up there driving, I'm on the phone. I'm knowing like, man, they back there asleep. I want to make sure that I don't disturb them because it's a random person. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing to piss that person off. I ain't never seen that person pissed off before. I ain't never seen that person mad. So I don't want to make that person mad. I don't want to upset that person. So you'll have that mutual respect for a random person, but you gotta have that mutual respect as in a relationship, because you take that same scenario to the point of, well, I'm a friend. I know Babe back here sleeping, but it's like, fuck, it should be alright. Like it is what it is. And now, like I said, I know that's crazy to say, but that's how some people is. They were like, man, whatever, you'll get over it. You know, this, that, and the third. So just remember to respect each other. Have that mutual respect that you would if it was a trainer or just some other random person that you was co-driving with, team driving with, whatever you want to call it. So mutual respect. Overall, be nice. Get out of this truck. Basically separate yourselves. Basically. And then have that mutual respect. Them the 3 big tips for sure. So if you missed anything, go back to the good. Because like we said, this is off top of the head. So if you expecting me to remember the good stuff we just told y'all,
forget it.
Yeah, forget it. Ain't no way. I mean, I could, but not every single one. But yeah, it was off top of the head, man. Just a quick video we wanted to drop for y'all about team driving with your significant other, your partner, your lover, whoever you may consider that person to be, or whatever that person may be to you. But overall, man, it 1000% beats being out here solo, because some of the stuff you experience, like the weather, being stuck, trapped places, you gonna wish somebody was with you.
For real.
So it definitely beats that, and it definitely beats being out here team driving with a random person, or not even a random person, or just even with a friend. Because like I said, go back to the good thing about being on the same accord. If you just team driving with a friend, y'all go home 2 separate places. So it might be different time he want to go home or she want to go home, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Whereas with your lover, you know, in time, again, we gonna go home at the same time, 'cause we going home together. So yeah, it definitely beats all of those, man. Being out here solo, being out here with a friend or a random person, that's a given. Of course, it'd be being with a random person. But yeah, man. So if this is something that you and your significant other is thinking about doing, I say do it. Say do it. Because we thought about it and talked about it, I know, for at least 1.5 years.
Definitely 1.5 years. Definitely.
And once we got started, all we could say is we wish we did it sooner. That's it.
For real.
That's it.
Yeah.
So, man, that's going to wrap up this video.
Thank you guys for watching.
As always, thank everybody for watching. And special thanks for anybody tuning in to yet another legendary video, man. We gonna keep it coming, as y'all can see, because we've been dropping consistently. So what we've been doing, which y'all can count on, we drop videos, long form videos. We'll post a short here and there. We post long form videos every 2 to 3 days. So I'm pretty sure since we started posting, it hasn't been over 3 days. I don't think so. Yeah. So every 2 to 3 days, you can expect a video from us. For anybody that wanted to know more so of our consistent pattern, that's what it is, 2 to 3 days. So that being said, they're gonna wrap it up for the video again. Thank y'all for watching. Special thanks for anybody else tuning into a new video, and special thanks to any new subscribers or new viewers, man. Please drop any comments at the bottom. Feedback. We need the constructive feedback. Constructive. You know what I meant.
Make sure y'all like the video.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, man.
There you go.
End of story.
There it is.
We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for watching.
Bye.